everybody. Hi, everybody. It's your friend Daniel Hutchins. We're back again for our awesome episode again of the Hutchins Hut. So, let's get after it, shall we? The morning starshine, the earth says hello. The morning starshine, the earth says hello. Willy Wonka, he's a famous chocolatier. Willy Wonka, he's gonna put your ass in gear and he's gonna get queer. So right now, here he is. Good morning, starshine. The earth says hello. Remember, I need your golden ticket. Golden ticket. You guys got your golden tickets? Line up. Single file. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember, one ticket. I need your golden ticket. If I don't have it, there is no show if I don't have your golden ticket. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Remember, my friends, always support that comic book universe. Always support the comic book universe because you don't want me to go all mad mod on you, do you? Okay, my lads and lassies. Okay, my duckies. Now, you juvenile delinquents, remember, if I was Oscar the Grouch, I would not be doing this live show right now. If I was Oscar the Grouch, I wouldn't be on this show right now. But because I actually care about the universe, I want to deliver you guys the universe. Because I'm going to dish out some content for you. Yes, you. Because I'm going to dish out some content for you. Yeah, you. Now remember, make no mistakes unless you want to make one. Make no mistakes unless you want to make one. Remember, my friends. Remember. Remember. Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody in the chat? Come on, I know you can hear me. What day is it? Martha, what day is it? I know you can hear me. Mike, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Andra, what day is it? Amanda, what day is it? Jason, what day is it? Eric, what day is it? What is it? What day is it? Come on, what day is it? Today's day is Hump Day! Hump Day! Hump Day! Hump Day! Hump Day! Yeah, Hump Day. Today's Hump Day. Don't forget, Wednesday is the favorite day of the Daniel. Don't you know? 'Cause I'm gonna dance with my hands. And I have my hand so far up your pants. I'm gonna dance with my hands. Like I'm a gay ass motherfucker that don't give a fuck. I won't die for you. I'll do anything I want for you. I will play for you a really fucking messed up retarded song. Yeah! I don't care how crazy I am, as long as I dish out content. No matter how bad it is, no matter how bad it is. We are the Hutchins Hut. We do comedy. We do comedy. We do comedy. We're not like those other guys. We're not like those other guys. We're the Hutchins Hut. We're the Hutchins Hut. Green Apple said hup. Green Apple said hup. Hey, where's Watermelon at? Oh, yeah. Watermelon's not there today. He's too busy hanging out in the South with Boy, Willie, and Lyman. That's right. What was your experience with Muslims? Considering my experience with Muslims, I have nothing but absolute respect for them. I love the Muslims. In fact, I love the Muslim so much that, again, I actually, believe it or not, have watched the show Miss Marvel. Yes, I watched Miss Marvel. I watched that show 1,000,000 times. For realsy. For real, I have. Miss Marvel, you know, the girl, the fangirl. You know, the one that loves Carol Danvers. You know, Miss Marvel, you know. Kamala Khan. You know, Kamala, you know. Oh, without doing too much political today, I want to let you know Kamala Harris is thinking about going back in the presidential race in 2028. Yes. Yep. That's right. You heard me right. Kamala Harris, or as we like to call her, Camel Toe Harris, will be making her way back in 2028. Have you listened to the Quran? No, I haven't. I haven't listened to the Quran, but I know folks that have. And yes, let me tell you, it has a lot of different beliefs than the Bible does. In fact, it's kind of sort of like their own take of the Bible. In fact, I call it the Bible 2.0. The Bible of 2.0. Bible 2.0 is what I like to call it. I don't call it the Quran. I call it Bible 2.0. Written for Muslims by Muslims. Yeah, would I listen to it? Yes, I listen to it. I promise you. I promise you, guys, I'll read it. Trust me, I will. I'll read it. I'll listen to it. I'll study it. Don't forget, when I make a promise, I'm going to make sure that I keep it. I'm going to make sure that I keep it. I actually have a bunch of buddies that are Muslims. In fact, I know a few people at UNM, the University of New Mexico, that are Muslims. I know a bunch of girls in my English class that are Muslim. Muslim, Indian, you name it. It doesn't matter what religion it is. It doesn't matter what ethnicity it is. They have that everywhere. Why else do you think they call this America? Why do you think America has so many different people in it? I'll tell you why. Oh, you want to go to should I go to a mosque? Yeah, I've had a few friends go to a mosque. Yeah, I've never been to one before though, but I heard they're kind of awesome. Honestly, they're kind of one of the most interesting experiences you'll ever have. Asking a Muslim a question would help. Okay, if you want a question, I'll ask you a question. Do you love Muslim foods? Yes, I should try some. Or no, I shouldn't. Okay, guys, this is for our friend in the Muslim community, or should we say this is our friends from the Muslim audiences. Do you love Muslim foods? And the questions are, yes, I should try some, or no, I should not try some. Again, I'll keep this poll open for a couple minutes. And oh yeah, you said it's a very peaceful country. Hey, that's awesome. I love people that are peaceful. I think anybody that's peaceful, they're my kind of people. I like to be a peaceful person. I mean, I love being a peaceful person. A lot of times I like to say I'm a peaceful person. Until then you piss me off, then I'm not so peaceful. Do you know what a halal is? No, I don't know what that is. Can you tell me what that is? Can you tell me what that is? I don't know what that is. I'm just a stupid American. I don't know what that is. Can you tell me what that is? I'm just stupid American. I don't know what that is. Can you tell me what that is? Okay. Alright, so some of you guys said I should definitely try it. Awesome. Okay, do you know Okay, guys, now since the topic of today is Muslim, okay, do you know Muslim Christmas? The answer is yes, it's cool, or the other answer is no, but I recommend it. You will love it. Yes, okay. Is Jesus a prophet according to the Quran? Jesus is a prophet. But do all prophets call themselves God? Or did Jesus a prophet or a lie? Again, do you know what Muslim Christmas is? You don't know what Muslim Christmas is? But yes, you guys voted. Yes, it's a very cool kind of Christmas. What's Muslim Christmas? I'm kind of curious. What is Muslim Christmas? Is it different than Jewish Christmas? Is it different than Kwanzaa? Is it different than Hanukkah? What is Muslim Christmas? What is Muslim Christmas? Alright, hold on. Now, I'll do a Q&A. I'll do a Q&A for you guys, alright? What holidays do you know that are Muslim of faith? There we go. There's the Q&A, guys. What holidays do you know that are Muslim of faith? Okay, guys, that is, again, the Q&A question. For all my Muslim audiences out there around the international globe, let me remind you guys, what holidays do you know that are Muslim of faith? Okay. Hutchins Hut, what is your dream for the future? That's a good question. My dream for the future is to become famous. I want to be famous, and I want Hutchins Hut to go global. That's my dream. I dream that Hutchins Hut will go global. It'll go international. And that someday I will find a way to bring balance back to the world, even though the world sometimes be, it is filled with a bunch of broken individuals. Ramadan and what's that last one? I forgot what those last ones were. Can you remind me again? I'm an American. I don't know. Can you tell me what that is? How do you say your name again? Muck Bill Curon? Is that your name? Muck Bill Curon? Is that a nickname? Is that a first name, last name? Like, what is that? Okay. Again, I'm very, very curious. I get curiouser and curiouser. I'm trying to fall down the rabbit hole. Yes, I'm trying to fall down the rabbit hole. So your dream for the future is for fame. It's driven by the hype to positively change the life of others. Yes, exactly. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You just won a chicken dinner. Yeah, you did. Now, again, like I said, it's basically a holiday that's offered or aftered. Aftered or offered. I'm I'm kind of confused. Oh, you said, yeah, it's a nickname. Oh, I love nicknames. I love nicknames. I love nicknames. In case you guys know, Hutchins Hut is my nickname. The Hutchins Hut is my nickname. As you guys across the world already know, I'm Hutchins Hut. I am the descendant of Jabba the Hutt. And I'm also the descendant of Pizza Hut. Or Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. Again, he was so delicious that he ended up eating himself to death. So what religion do I follow? Since you guys are kind of want me to tell you the truth, in America, here in America, yeah, I'm afraid to say it, but Christianity. I follow Christianity, or at least I think I follow Christianity. I'm not sure, but again, like I said, I don't know. I only go to church, like, I don't know, once a week. You know, just like everybody else. Oh, what town and state do I live? Oh, I've been all over the map. I've been all over the map. I used to start my humble beginning back in Pennsylvania, and then I was in the Carolinas for 3 years, and now I'm out here in Albuquerque. So yeah, I've been all over the map. I've been all over the map. You can help me find my mosque? Awesome. Awesome. All right. I got a question for you, Mr. Quran. I have a question. I'll ask you guys another question. Is there a name for a Okay, guys. Next question. Next question, guys, from my Muslim audience. Is there a name for a birthday party within Muslim religious? Is there a name for birthday party in the Muslim religious? Is there a name of a birthday party for the Muslim religious? For the Muslim faith? Is there a birthday party? Is there a name for a birthday party? Again, in the Jewish faith, they have something that's called bar mitzvah and all that. But what is the name of a birthday party in Muslim? What is the name of a birthday party in Muslim faith? I'm trying to ask you guys. Mr. Quran? Mr. Quran, I got a question. Mr. Quran, I have a question. Is there a name for a birthday party in the Muslim religion? Is there? And if there is, what's it called? And if not, then, well, I don't know. Is there such a thing? Oh, there's not a thing. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Quran. Thank you. You are now the number one watcher right now on this stream. Congratulations, my friend. I think you and I are going to have a nice future. You and I are going to bring lots of great things to the channel. We're going to bring lots of great to the channel. By you offering me the offer of converting me to Muslim, and I, in return, I'll give you videos here on Hutchins Hut. Okay, you say we don't have birthdays. You don't have a birthday? Wait, so you don't have a birthday? Then how do you know who you are? Do you guys have a birth certificate? Do you guys have that? Any of that? Oh, okay. Okay. Now that is interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting, Mr. Quran. Very interesting. Very interesting. Um, we don't celebrate a birthday because of the Greeks. They also give cake to the god. It's not good. Alright. Let me ask you a question. Are the desserts okay, guys, I'm falling down the rabbit hole right now. I'm falling down a rabbit hole, and yes, I actually am falling down a rabbit hole while Mr. Quran is the white rabbit. Okay, are the desserts in the Muslim faith really delicious? Again, and if you guys know, drop one down in the comment chat. Are they very delicious? And again, what kind of dessert do you recommend? Do they have desserts in the Muslim faith? And what are they? I'm kind of interested. It's very interesting. Mr. Quran right here is giving me a little bit of some spiritual enlightenment. Yes, Mr. Quran? Yes, I think that's him. Yep. Okay, Land Rover.
Daniel?
Yes.
Okay, the other side you have more room.
Other side more room? Okay, thanks, sir. Alright. Yeah. What's your name again?
More?
Oh, cool. Yeah. You got a Land Rover. That's awesome. Land Rovers are nice. They're very nice. I love Land Rovers. They're very cool. I love Land Rovers. I think Land Rovers are actually better than Teslas. They are better than Tesla. I would defend my reason and say yes. Land Rover, a very bold statement. Land Rovers. Again, did you ever know anybody who landed a rover on the moon?
No.
You don't know any moon rovers or any Mars rovers?
Not really. All I know is my Range Rover.
Yeah. Well, maybe someday we can put these rovers on the
Moon?
The moon, yeah.
Well, they will never know.
I don't know. Even if they don't, it will probably be after you and I are both off this earth. Maybe, I don't know.
Yep, in the future.
In the future, yes. In the far distant future, yes. Okay, so yeah, it's all good. Well, yes. In case you guys don't already know, my name is Daniel, and I'm in the liberal arts program. I'm a freshman at UNM, first year student, and yes,
Good luck.
I'm trying to follow that art industry, the arts and the entertainment industry, or at least I'm trying to fix it.
That's a nice field.
I'm trying to find ways to fix it, but the field is very competitive. It's a very competitive field right now where I'm trying to go. But again, it's like, sometimes it's really important that even, like I said, once you put your foot in the door, it's like you have to follow your dream. Follow your dreams. Like they always said, follow your dream. Chase after your dream and you'll get there someday. You'll get them there someday. I will get there someday.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, the first step is always the hardest step. And then after that, it comes it comes naturally to you after you make the first step. Then you make more friends, you ask questions, you ask for help. We learn from asking for help, yeah. That's why God made us the most advanced animal on his universe. We are his most advanced animal in his universe. Because then people say, oh yeah, is there forms of extraterrestrial life and different parts of the universe, or different pocket corners of the universe? Well, yeah, people say, oh yeah. And then down here, at least the south parts of New Mexico. It's like, oh yeah, did you guys see any unidentified flying objects around? Or they keep saying, like, our state actually has some of the most sightings in the whole entire country as far as UFOs. It's like, oh yeah, that's why, when you go down to the south of the state, it's like, oh yeah, there's lots of people who claim to see things, like close encounters of the third kind, like extraterrestrial life, like,
Like Roswell.
like Roswell. Yeah, exactly. And I've actually been there 3 times already. It's very good.
Yeah.
Their space museum is very cool. Their space museum is so cool. Like I said, and they even have a gift shop that's all around aliens. You can buy an alien, you can buy an alien T-shirt, you can buy anything you want at the Roswell. It's really cool. They also have a TV series called Roswell, New Mexico. It's actually a TV show based on Roswell. It's kind of cool, honestly. It's like, if you're into science fiction, you're in the right place. And right place. I love science fiction. I love every kind of fiction. I live for fiction. I love fiction. I feel like it's really, really, really kind of sad that there's not too many adults my age that like to chase after the fiction. I want to chase fiction. Again, fiction is very, very fun. It makes you think outside the box. It makes you kind of like scratch your head and wonder, what kind of a imagination am I going to do tomorrow? Or what next day after that? So, only people like you and I, my brother, or we are able to use our imagination, let our imagination run free. Just like the wild horses on the island of horses, where that is. It's like, oh yeah, you got to let your imagination run free. Like the wild buffalo, back like hundreds and hundreds of years ago, there used to be wild horses and buffalo that roamed this land. Few times in the past few months. I'm like, oh yeah. Well, we actually used to have, like I said, we had the natives. We had the 3 tribes. We had the buffaloes. We had the bison. We had the all the different wildlife down here. And it's like, oh yeah, they don't waste anything. They use it all. They use the fur. They use the meat. They use the bones. They don't waste anything out here. Nope. And that's why it's like, oh yeah, well, back in like the early days, it's like, oh yeah, during the frontier, it's like, oh yeah, the Wild West, the Great Frontier. It's like, oh yeah. It's like, that's actually one of the most interesting parts of our history, the frontier. It's like, what's in the wild frontier? Oh yeah, it's like, it's like all of us say, oh yeah, we ran out of room out east and now we're moving out west. Like the floppy disk you used to play on the computer, Oregon Trail. It's like, our moms and our dads and our sisters and older brothers. It's like, oh yeah, they used to play the floppy disk, like the floppy disk version of Oregon Trail. It's like, oh yeah, you don't want to die of dysentery. You don't want to die of dysentery, do you? No. You don't want to, have your ox get sick. Your oxen. Conestoga. The fancy name for covered wagon is actually called Conestoga. It's a kind of a special kind of covered wagon. It's kind of Conestoga. It's like, oh, the Conestoga wagon. Oh yeah, I saw a few of those actually at the museums. They're kind of neat. It's like, oh yeah, and then out here there's a bunch of cowboys, cattle ranchers, wranglers, outlaws. You have all that out here, my friend. We have all that out here, and that's very cool. It's very nice out here. Very nice out here. And it's also perfect for like the great outdoors. Again, but if you really want to go to the great outdoors, you go up north. You go like further north, you go up towards the Rocky Mountains. Yeah, that's where the real outdoorsman goes. So you go there, you go like up to the North and South Dakotas, you go up to Montana, Wyoming. And there's also like a large forest up in like top of California. There's some big forest up there. There's like Washington has lots of trees. There's beautiful trees and mountains up north, man. I mean, again, it's like a lot of people don't realize how beautiful and majestic it is out here. That's why the state called the land of enchantment. It's to enchant others into coming to live here in the land of enchantment. It's like it's interesting, man. I mean, why else do you think our flag has a Zia star on it? Why do you think we have our own soft drink called the Zia soda? Why do you think, there's hundreds of questions people like myself ask every day. It's like, unless you ask for information or knowledge, you're never going to learn. So, that's why I'm going to school to learn,
That's nice.
continue my education,
That's great.
to educate myself in things that I don't know. It's good to educate yourself in ways that you might not know. It's kind of hard to comprehend or apprehend and be like, oh yeah, well, how do you do this in life? How do you do that? Or how do you do this? Oh yeah, you make friends, you ask for help, and as long as you make friends, you have friends, you maintain your friends, and you ask for help,
You will learn.
you'll learn. And then again, life becomes easy the older you get. That's why, like Lucas Graham sings about the song 7 Years. It's like, you got it, your mom and dad brought you in this world, and after they're gone, you have to make friends.
Absolutely.
Because mom and dad are not there for you forever. They're not going to hold your hand. They're not going to hold your hand. Mom and dad ain't going to hold your hand forever. Nope, no way. No sirree Bob, no sirree Tim, no sirree Jim. They are going to not be there forever, because everybody has to die sooner or later. And like I said, death is a very sad thing. It's a very morbid thing. But again, like I said, I mean, nobody wants to be a vampire. Nobody wants to live forever. Do they? Nope. Nobody wants to be a vampire. Nobody wants to live forever. Nobody wants to go blah blah blah. I want to suck your blood. Blah blah blah. No. Nobody wants immortality. Because after you do everything, if you trade your soul into immortality, then you do everything in the world, and then what would you do?
You're done.
You're done. You don't do anything. You've seen everything. You've gone everywhere. You've done everything.
Nothing to look for more.
Nothing to look for more. So again,
Right.
the idea of immortality is very dumb. It's like, why do people want to cryogenically freeze themselves? Why do you think Austin Powers had, in his movie, why did he cryogenically freeze himself? And then he woke up and said, oh yeah, I am a spy. I'm a really weird spy. And I don't know, like if you freeze yourself, then you're like the same age forever. It's like, what good does that do? Then you're just going to be in the future, and then you're probably going to battle, and then you're probably get one of those cybernetic arms, I don't know, like Terminator or
Yeah, even if he frees himself to the next
Yeah.
1,000 years, he's gonna wake
freeze
up like a stranger. He doesn't know nothing. He needs to learn from the beginning.
Yeah,
Because the whole world is gonna be changed.
Yeah, you freeze yourself for 1,000 years. You wake up and say,
What am I at?
who am I? What am I? Where am I? It's like, again, like Buck Rogers. You know Buck Rogers? You grew up watching Buck Rogers?
Yes, sir.
He's like, oh, he's an astronaut. And it's like, oh, Buck Rogers. Yeah, everybody knows Buck Rogers. At least, I mean, your generations know Buck Rogers. My father taught me who Buck Rogers was. He's really nice. He's a really cool guy. It's like, oh yeah, Captain Buck Rogers. It's like, he was originally, he's a man out of time. Again, he's from the 1960s.
Yep.
It's like, oh yeah, he's an astronaut from the 1960s. He waked up later. It was like 5,000 years later. It's in the words. Captain Buck Rogers finds himself frozen in space, suspended in animation. People say, oh, if you freeze yourself in space, you're suspended in time, and then you wake up as like, you return to the Earth 5,000 years later. And as he's falling down, he's just falling down, so coming down to the Earth atmosphere. It's like, it's like, it's pretty scary.
It is.
It's a very scary experience. Again, also, Buck Rogers, his love interest in the show was played by the great Erin Gray. The girl from Buck Rogers' show, her name is Erin Gray. I had like a huge thing for her. Like, I loved Erin Gray. I love her stuff. in sci-fi. I think it's like the best. I think it's like I should have belonged from. I should have. A lot of people say, Daniel, you're such an old soul. You belong in the older decades. Like, I was like, yeah, maybe I do belong in the older decade. I love the sci-fis. I love the fictions. I love the novels. I like the books. I love the movies, the shows, the music. You name it, I like it. Chances are, if there's something you probably can name, I probably will be familiar with it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's like, you learn from your mom and your dad and be like, hey, this is the TV we grew up with. This is the music we grew up with. And surely enough, I like it. I don't just like it. I love it. I love it. I enjoy it. It's like, I'm inspired by it. I'm admired by it. Like, it's like, I'm like, oh yeah. There's probably a chance where you go back in your father's yearbook and he probably had long hair. Or there probably is a time you go in your mom and dad's yearbook in the attic or the basement or wherever. You say, oh yeah, your father had a full head of hair. Or your mother had like that big floofy hair, like the big poofy hair. Like women of the 1980s. You ever look at your mom in the 1980s like, oh wow, that's the biggest poof I've ever seen. You see them at the homecoming dance. You see them, the pictures when they're in the high school prom. It's like, it's like, it's like, wow. Why do people today don't look like their parents like did when they were my age? It's like, it's astounding. It's weird. It's very deep and very profound. I'm like, I wish I can go back to the 80s and see what my mom and my dad look like. But then it's like, oh yeah, yesterday was Back to the Future Day. Well, Back to the Future Part 2 was yesterday. On Sunday, it'll be Back to the Future Part 1. October 21st and October 26th. Again, October 21st, October 21st, 2015 is Part 2, and then October 26th of 1955 is Part 1. Because remember, it's like Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox, he was only 12 years old in the movie. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to fly to DeLorean. I'm going to go back in time. I'm going back in the future. It's like, oh yeah. And then Dr. Emmett Brown. It's like, oh yeah, Christopher Lloyd, the great actor Christopher Lloyd. He's like 85 years old now. He's 85 years old and he made a cameo on Star Wars. He made a cameo on Star Wars. The Christopher Lloyd himself. He's like, he made a cameo on Star Wars. And according to Star Wars universe, he's actually now considered canon to Star Wars. Thanks to Disney and their TV series, The Mandalorian, now, thanks to Disney, now, Chris Lloyd is now canon to Star Wars. Thanks to Disney's efforts of buying Star Wars and their TV universe, or their TV series universe, now Chris Lloyd is now part of Star Wars canon. And if George Lucas did not sell that property to Disney, we probably would not have him in canon.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And then people say like, well, why did George Lucas sell all his life's work off to Disney? Well, maybe because he wasn't interested in it anymore. Maybe he realized he grows up and he's like, well, I have people who work under me, but their ideas are better than my own. So then, in my defense, I'm like, oh, yeah, well, people say, oh, George was wrong, oh, George was right. And in my debate, in my argument, I say he did the right thing. Mostly because it's like, oh yeah, well his original idea for the original Star Wars movie, it wasn't going to go really that big. Well then, like one of his buddies on Lucasfilm's team is like, oh, I want to change this part of the script and this part of the plot and this part of the character, and boom, that's how we got Star Wars as the cultural phenomenon it is today. It's all because of one person, all the way back in 1977. Or as he say, back in May 25th, the real Star Wars Day. Not May the 4th, it's May 25th, 1977. A lot of people, that are younger than you and I, it's like, what's real Star Wars Day? Oh, it's May 25th.
Most of the people that believe it was May 4th, but you're telling me May 25th.
It's May 25th, exactly.
Okay.
A lot of people make the assumption it's May the 4th because it's May the Force be with you. But no, it's May 25th. It always was May 25th. again, my mom and my dad had taught me really well in those things. And I know because it's like, oh yeah, it's May 25th, that's really Star Wars Day. Because it's like, oh yeah, well, that's when the first movie premiered. And there were long lines of your mom and your dad and your parents like hanging out, trying to wait for those big premieres of the Star Wars. It's like, I actually like had a bunch of friends that's like, oh yeah, well, their moms and dads and their parents' friends went to line up for Star Wars. I mean, again, it's, the world is such a big place, but it's not as big as you think it is. Because it's like, oh, well, your mom and your dad and their friends and their friends' friends, they're like, oh yeah, we lined up and we were outside the line of the premiere of Star Wars. It's like, oh, which one? A lot of our parents they say all three of them. Well, if you're really hardcore with Star Wars, you saw all three of them. Now, if you only just followed one or two, you wouldn't be a hardcore fan, would you? You'd have to go back every time. Because remember, if you're into that Star Wars universe, you got to go all in. Again, it's like, the original trilogy is oftentimes the most quoted of the trilogies and the most memorable one. A lot of people say,
Channel Ohio New Phone.
Well, yeah, like again, it's like our parents' generation of Star Wars is also the most memorable of the Star Wars. I'm actually grown in second generation Star Wars. So my parents were first generation Star Wars, and I'm second generation Star Wars. Do you know what my generation Star Wars was? My generation, second generation, I'm actual prequel generation Star Wars. So my parents were the original Star Wars, and I'm prequel generation Star Wars. Because of where I was born, I was in the prequel Star Wars, second generation Star Wars. So it's like, oh yeah, there's original generation Star Wars, which is 4, 5, 6. I'm actually second generation, which is 1, 2, 3. And then everybody that's younger than myself, verse 7, 8, 9. So I was like, oh yeah, well, then people say, oh yeah. People say, what was your first Star Wars? People ask me, what's my first Star Wars? I say, oh, I watched episode 1, then 2, then 3. And then I did 4, 5, and 6. And then I did 7, 8, and 9. Even though that's not how it chronologically went in the world. It's like, oh yeah, well, again, 1, 2, and 3 is the prequel that sets up the 4, 5, and 6. Even though we know 4, 5, and 6 took place in the timeline before, again, because it's like, oh, so this is how Anakin Skywalker succumbed to the Force and becomes Darth Vader. That, again, is why it's all universally bounded. So again, it's all tied together. That's why Star Wars is oftentimes tied together. That was until about 8 years ago when they tried to destroy the whole entire thing by having some weird character out of nowhere. Her name is Rey. She comes out of nowhere. She's like, oh, I want to assume this name, even though I did not really earn it. It's like, you didn't do any training. You only did training with Luke for like a few days. You're going to bring back the Jedis? I don't know. That's what I'm kind of afraid of. It's like you are living in the world that I'm living in, and we're both living in the same world together. It's like our parents and our parents' parents and their generations and my generation and all my older brothers and older sisters and all my older folks that were saying, well, we're scratching our heads and we're kind of rolling our eyes and thinking, well, where is the direction of Star Wars going? It's going the downward direction. It's not going upwards, it's going downwards. I mean, if you read the news online like I do, or watch the videos online like I do, again, it's like, it's all kind of, it's all kind of right there, because, what we used to have on paper is now on a screen. It's now on the internet. Everything we used to have in our pocket is now on the internet. That's video, that's music, that's everything. So now it's like, technology has been so much changed that like people are like, oh yeah, it's like are you for Samsung, or are you for Android, or are you for Apple, or are you Microsoft, or are you Sony, or are you Nintendo? It's like it all kind of goes universally around, you know what I'm saying? So it's like from time to time again, it's like, well, when you were growing up, you didn't have those things. And then our parents grew up and they didn't have those things. And like, oh yeah, well, what was entertainment back then? Going on the bicycle, going down to the creek, and then coming home and the sun falls down. Why don't we have that anymore? Oh, I can tell you why. Because nowadays people always throw my generation and all the generations after my own. They keep saying, "Oh, the old generations are throwing us under the bus, like the Boomers and the Gen X. They're like throwing us under the bus, saying, hey, we don't read enough books. We don't go to libraries anymore. We don't ride bicycles. We don't play outside. We don't play sports." It's like, well, you see, here's the real kicker. Sometimes people are like, oh, why are they throwing my own people underneath the bus and saying, hey, well, you see, we did do those things. And then it's like only until just rather recently, it's like, it's like, well, we did those things until those things changed. And then the whole, then they throw me under the bus and all my friends and my generation under the bus because, like, hey, we did have those things like you guys did until we didn't, because then it was interrupted by technology. The invention of the internet, the invention of, all that stuff. And then it's like, then it really kind of took course in 2010. People said, oh, yeah, well, the early day of the internet was, 2000. And then it really started to kind of revolutionize and get really, really crazy in 2010. People will be like, oh, yeah. But then again, it's like, well, well, it was me, well, it was me, well, it was me. No, it wasn't. We used to have the same things you guys did. And then it's like 2010. That's when stuff really got crazy. That's when, social media got crazy. That's when phones got crazy. That's when all the technology got crazy. And yet again, they like all the older generations and all the younger generations, like, they just don't respect my own. It's like, hey, we had the same things you guys did. So I'm kind of like I like to defend my people, say, oh, we're in the middle. My generation is in the middle. We had the old and the new. But yet they think we're a bunch of wimps. It's like, I'm not a wimp. I'm not a wimp. I hate how they always say, oh, I'm a wimp. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not a wimp. I'm not a loser. I'm not a dummy. I hate when people make the false assumption saying, hey, again, a lot of people say, oh yeah, well, this is this and this is that and this is that and we believe this and we believe that. No. We used to have the same things we used to have the same things you guys did until we didn't, because then it got interrupted by technology advancement. So then it's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm like defending my own generation by saying, oh yeah, we used to have the same things you guys did, and then that got uplifted and uprooted and it got changed. And then it's like, well, then that kind of went downhill after 2010. It's like, oh yeah, after 2010, then everything went downhill after 2010.
Where to go, Danielle?
Yeah, right in front of the library sign.
Gotcha.
Well, it could be that sign or it could be the other sign. There's buses right here, so I think you should probably go down towards that way.
All right, it was a pleasure talking to you. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Take care.
You take care of yourself.
You too. See you again, Dan.
See you around. Yep. All right, to make sure I got my backpack. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Ah, yeah. Alrighty. Well, guys. Well, now I'm at school. I'm at school, y'all. I'm at school. Cause I wanna go to school. Cause school is really cool. Cause I'm at school. Cause I'm at school. Because I'm at school. Because it's really cool. School is cool. Stay in school. Stay in school. School is cool. Yeah. Make no mistakes unless you want to be the one making them. Make no mistakes unless you want to be the one making them. Yeah. I'm in the University, New Mexico. I'm in the big leagues now. Yeah. They all say I couldn't make it to the big league, but now here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am once again to prove my father wrong. Here I am once again I'm coming off from above. Here I am once again. My name is Daniel Hutchins. Yeah. I wanna bring balance back. I wanna bring some balance back. Because you know I will bounce back. On and on, on and on, on and on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, here I am. I'm here again. I'm here to study university. Cause I'm here. I'm trying to educate myself again and prove my father wrong a second time around. A second time around. Step by step and day by day. It doesn't really matter which kind of way you go. But wherever you go, the harder you fall. We work together. Second time around. Ba 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 da dun 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 dun. Ba da ba da ba da. Like I said, everything's okay. As long as you rock by me. As long as you rock by me. As long as you stand by me. Yeah. Sweet home New Mexico. Oh, yeah. We got beautiful around. We got nice and happy people. Ah. That just like the beautiful sounds. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Now come and bring your buddy. Come and hug your buddy. Give him a nice hug and a pat on the back. Remember, do you remember the time when everybody was nice to each other? Why can't we be nice to each other? We gotta be nice to each other, guys. Remember, we are the world. We are God's children. We'll make the world a better place for us to live in. And I try to tell you today, like I just did yesterday. But let me tell you, my friends, it's okay. We are the world. We are God's children. We want to try to make a better day for what we live in. Because it really doesn't matter where you really came from. Because we want to make a better day. Yeah. Okay, so the last poll question is, are you impressed by the show? Yes or no? There you go, guys. There we go. The last question. It's the final countdown. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. We're standing together, and we stand strong, 'cause nobody wants to, but they want to fight along. But let me tell you, son, the world has never won, because we will fight as one. Yeah, it's the final countdown. Yes, the final countdown. 'Cause we stand inside forever, and we don't feel like we're strong. But they don't have to tell us that we are wrong. And we will change the world a better time. Because let me tell you, son, Yeah, it's the final countdown. Make no mistake unless you want to make one. Make no mistake unless you want to make one. Make no mistake unless you want to make one. Because, again, I am humble, steadfast, loyal, and true. I'm steadfast, humble, loyal, and true. I'm steadfast, humble, loyal, and true. Don't you ever forget, only you can save the universe. Only you can support the universe by taking 2 minutes of your time. It only takes 2 minutes. It only takes 2 minutes. Subscribe. Subscribe to the Hutchins Hut. Subscribe. Subscribe. Where we will go after our time on earth. We'll go to a heaven. We'll go to a magical world we like to call forevermore. Forevermore. Either you will go down to north forevermore, which is good, or you will go to south forevermore, which is bad. So remember, special shout out to our friend Quran. Special shout out to our friend Mr. Quran for his enlightenment today on the show. And remember, if you save the comic book universe, it will reward you. Yes, it will follow through. And as long as you follow the universe will ultimately return you the favor. And by the good grace of God, whatever religion you are, whatever faith you are, whatever faith you follow, remember, God has you. His undying, unwavering love. He always, 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 doesn't matter what you call him, doesn't matter what you say he is, doesn't matter what religion you are, remember, God always loves everyone. Because remember, just imagine a place for me and you. Imagination's there for you and me. We can go up in a big red balloon. We can go and do anything. We can be playing with big dinosaurs, and imagination never ends. You can be anything, you can do anything, you can do it quite easily too. So then you can try to follow through and follow me for you. Just imagine, imagine all the places we could be to see. Imagination's there for you and me. You can be anyone, you can do anything, you can do it quite easily too. And then you can always say that I was always there for you. Just imagine, imagine all the places that you can be. Imagination's there for you and me. Imagination is there for you and me. I love you and you love me. We're a happy family at the Hutchins Hut. We like to come through. That is what I like to do. I love you, you love me. We're a happy family at the Hutchins Hut. We like to come for you, 'cause you know I love you too. We have now hit the 1 hour mark, my friend. We have now officially hit the 1 hour mark. Hey, this might be one of the longest live shows that I have done this month. Or should we say for the season of fall 2025. Again, make no mistakes unless you want to make them. But like I said, once you go down the dark side, it will forever rule your destiny. You don't want to have that, no? If you kill Darth Vader, then you will be unemployed. Remember, Weird Al used to sing that in his song Yoda. I know your dark side's got you really annoyed, but if you kill him, you'll be unemployed. sat on a small planet lived on a log, and his muffin and his green and his name was Yoda. Why Yoda, yeah, Yoda, Yoda. Trust in the force will guide your way. 'Cause trust in the force will guide your way in life. Despite the fact that the world's messed up, you gotta realize that the world's always there for Yoda. Why Yoda, Yoda, why Yoda. Alright, so I guess nobody answered the poll, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Make no mistakes. Make no mistakes. Make no mistakes. No more. No more. Make no mistakes. No more. No more. Make no mistakes. No more. No more. Make no mistakes. You gotta fix what is right and only follow the right. Because remember the times when we all were nice to each other. Like your mom and your dad were nice to each other. We should be nice to them too. Just like I follow for you. Just like you follow for me. We gotta remember, only we could bring back the universe. Only we could bring back the comic universe. Because, boy oh howdy, if we don't save it, there won't be a universe left. We have to save it. We have to save the comic books. We have to save them before it gets too late. I hope I'm not too late. Tails Power. Fire up the biplane, Tails. Follow up the biplane, Tails. I hope I'm not too late. I hope I'm not too late. Until next time, see you on the Huts.